Hey everyone, it's QUAKE. Welcome to another episode of Quake and Bake. So I've been getting a lot of requests to make something Pokemon related, and I've done Pokemon already before, but I have not yet tried something Pikachu, which is, my cats are freaking out, which is my favorite character of Pokemon, and I think is one of the most well-recognized Pokemon in the universe. So I decided that I wanted to go ahead and try to make some Pikachu French macaroons, and this is my third attempt trying to make macaroons. I'm gonna say that French macaroons are one of the hardest cookies to make, so don't be discouraged if you fail the first or second try like I did. You will get it eventually, so let's go ahead and get started. First we're going to make the meringue whip. So we're going to need 3 egg whites and 1/4 cup of white granulated sugar, and we're going to add this into our mixer and beat it for 8 to 10 minutes until it becomes very thick and fluffy and it has a peak at the top. I'm also gonna add 1/4 teaspoon of cream of tartar and a pinch of salt into my egg white mixture. So once you're done, it should look something like this. Now I'm going to add yellow gel food coloring to this mixture and mix it for about 20 more seconds. So now I'm gonna get 2 cups of confectioner's sugar and 1 cup of almond flour or almond meal, and I'm going to sift them together using this inside of this bowl. So let me just put this inside of the sifter, and we want to get rid of all of the lumps. So this is what's going to make our macaroon nice and smooth on the top. So once you're done sifting, you should have little balls of almond and powdered sugar like this. You can just throw them away because you don't want these. So now I'm gonna add our powdered sugar and almond meal mixture into our egg white mixture, and I'm just gonna pour it all in. So now is another tricky part. We're going to fold in the mixtures together, and you can overmix and you can undermix, which will mess up your macaroons in the long run. So I'm still kind of experiencing how many folds I should do, but another lady had described it by making it look like it's molten lava, and she does around 60 to 75 folds. So I'm still kind of trying this out. Hopefully it comes out right. Okay, so once our mixture is ready, I'm going to grab some parchment paper and place it on a baking sheet, and I'm going to grab something that is circular on the bottom. I'm just using my cream of tartar bottle, and grab a pencil, and we're going to make circles. So we're going to do this kind of as a template so that we have the same size circles for the Pikachu head. And I'm also going to draw the ears on separate, so we're gonna go ahead and just draw that on. So now I'm going to transfer our mixture into a piping bag, and I'm going to just tie it off so it doesn't leak out. So now turn your parchment paper over, and I'm just going to pipe on these circles. So we're just going to follow the little guideline that we made for ourselves and just pipe them on. So we're going to work on the ears in a bit. I'm just going to pipe on all of the circles first, then we're going to add a tip, a number 3 tip onto the edge of this bag, and pipe on the ears. So now we're going to get rid of any little air bubbles that are inside of these macaroons, and I'm going to do that by banging the pan onto a countertop a couple times and then flipping it and doing it the same thing that we just did. So now I'm going to go ahead and let these sit out so that the top becomes tacky for about 30 minutes, and then they're ready to bake. So while your macaroons are sitting out and becoming tacky, now is a good time to turn your oven on to 300 degrees Fahrenheit. So you want to make sure that the oven is already heated, and we're going to put them in one at a time on the top rack for 20 minutes. So while your macaroons are baking, I'm gonna go ahead and prepare some chocolate ganache. You can really make any filling you like, but I love the chocolate ganache. It's really simple to make. So you're going to use half a cup of heavy whipping cream and bring it to a boil. So once your heavy whipping cream comes to a boil, pour it over half a cup of chocolate morsels, and we're going to melt the chocolate. So once your chocolate is completely melted, we're going to place this in the fridge to cool for 30 minutes to an hour. Now that the macaroons are out of the oven and completely cool, they should have what is called a foot on the bottom of the macaroon, and they should peel off easily and be completely flush on the underside. So now I'm going to decorate the face of Pikachu, and I'm going to use this black icing, and I have a #1 tip. And I'm also going to use this red gel food coloring. And if you have white, I'm going to use white as well for the little dots of the eyes, but I'm going to use a toothpick to apply it because it's so small. So now we just decorate. So I use these white chocolate pearls instead of the white icing as the whites of the eyes because I feel like these look a lot cleaner and they do kind of have a little shimmer to them. So once you're done decorating, you're now ready to assemble your macaroons. So I have my chocolate ganache here, and it's pretty thick consistency still, but it's still a little bit runny. You can also put it in the fridge to chill a bit more if you like it to be a little harder to work with. So we're going to match up 2 macaroons for the Pikachu, and we're going to place some ganache onto the bottom portion of the macaroon. So once you're done assembling, you now have yourself Pikachu French macaroons. I love these. They are so adorable. They do take a long time to do, so I would prepare probably about 3 hours to make them if you're planning on doing them, just because there's a lot of downtime and they do take a lot of practice. This is my 3rd time trying to make macaroons and I finally did it. I will put a link in the description for which video I followed. There was, I can't think of the name of the channel, but there was a really helpful video that showed tips and tricks for macaroons, so I'll put that in the description if you guys are interested in making these. But thank you guys so much for requesting this. I had a lot of fun doing this, and I'm super glad that I conquered the macaroon, and Pikachu is awesome. So thank you guys so much for watching. I am QUAKE, and I will see you all later. Bye! Pikachu! That was my best impression of Pikachu. Pika!